Inside Artesian Football continues here on WREP 15 Sports, which is owned and operated by the MSD of Martinsville. I'm Eric Meyer, joined by the head football coach, Fred Kutruff. Coach, last segment we took a look at the team. You talked about them offensively, defensively, special teams-wise. You guys had an opportunity to see them play against somebody in a different color uniform on Friday night, and it was a different opponent than normally. Normally we are playing Arsenal Tech. This year, though, we're battling Terre Haute North, the Patriots, a team that we've seen the past couple of years in sectional play. And on scrimmage, it was some good and bad on both sides. Can you talk a little bit about how the scrimmage went for you guys?
Well, it was nice. Tech's program's really improved, but because of busing, as far as, there's a lot of, we've got a money crunch. They didn't want to come this far, so we worked out a deal with them, Decatur Central, that Terre Haute North would come here, and then they worked it out with themselves. So Terre Haute North was a good opponent, huge, had some good athletes. They're going to do well in the MIC this year, and I say that. I mean, you still got to play Ben Davis, Warren Central, Carmel, but I mean, they're going to be a team that's going to be in this, so that they play a great schedule. And so I thought, we were a lot more physical than they were. I mean, you watch it on tape, they dwarfed us, they were huge, but our guys, we were really physical from that standpoint. The bad thing is we gave up some big plays. We gave up what we call switch route, wheel route. That kid just blows it. We can't do those things. We give up a boot, which was just another kid's got to be on that. And then they scored one where we hit him about 4 or 5 times, and someone thought he was down. That's where we go back to. You think Bo's going to get him? We got to wrap up. And so that was the bad part of it. I thought Hayden Northern got back on track and looked pretty good. And then we found some guys. We know William O'Neill and some of those guys are going to make some big plays, but we found a guy that we think is going to be pretty special, and that's King Liscombe.
Liscombe made some big plays. You heard him as we were practicing over the field, heard his name on, I think, back-to-back plays that you guys had, and that's what you're looking for, what long football coaches have looked for. It's great when you can grind it out and go 8, 10 plays, but that's difficult, especially at the high school level, when you have that home run hitter that you can get one big play to and can make a play. That makes the game plan, makes the games a little bit less stressful, if you will, on the coaches.
Well, we'll take a big hitter, but we'll take 10, 15 at a time too. So we don't have we lost James Cowan from last year, but I really liked what I saw of our skill guys. I thought we caught the ball well. And I said Hayden got on track. Saw some of our younger guys get in there, and they did a good job. So we got depth in some areas and not so good in others. So we learned a lot about ourselves, and hope we're ready to go this Friday.
Like you're talking about, you try to learn some stuff about yourselves during that scrimmage, but it's also an opportunity to try to get everybody in. How do you guys approach it in terms of how many plays you want to try to get people in and all those kind of things as you go into a scrimmage? Well,
we basically, once you narrowed it down, you got your 1s and your 2s, and then the end of this scrimmage, there's always JV, so the last 32 plays are JV, 8, 8, 8, 8. So you get a lot of our 2s are JV guys, so they're going to get that opportunity, but I think we did it, we went 10-5 and kind of split it that way. And some guys we're looking at, and then we'd switch some guys in, would get a look with the 1s. You want to see them run with the 1s. So, and just get to see people, try to get everybody in. And, the big thing is, play hard and leave injury-free.
And that was hopefully what was able to happen, and to get ready for the other Terre Haute school coming up on Friday night. The Terre Haute South Braves coming to Siderewicz Field to battle the Artesians on Friday in the opener, the home opener as well. We'll take a break. We'll come back and preview that clash with the Braves when Inside Artesian Football continues.
Discover Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop on State Road 37 next to 84 Lumber. Explore Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop, and inside you'll find a full line of archery and hunting supplies of all types. Ready to fish? Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop has you covered, with a giant selection of tackle, live bait, and fishing gear. And catalog ordering is also available every Monday. Stop by Artesian Outdoors, the Bass Pro Shop, on State Road 37, next to 84 Lumber, behind O'Neill Mulch.
Shop at Keller's Office Supply at 159 North Main Street in Martinsville for all your school and office supply needs. When you come to Keller's, you'll find superstore prices with a hometown service. Keller's has a wide variety of supplies from paper clips to office furniture. They also have a large selection of printer cartridges to choose from. Keller's offers same-day delivery for all your office and janitorial needs. And if they don't have your supplies in stock, they can deliver it to you the next day. Keller's is a proud sponsor of the Martinsville community.
Come to Keller's. We'll treat you like family.
$5. $5 footlong. $5 footlong. $5 footlong.
Come into Martinsville Subway and enjoy a $5 footlong today.
Back inside Artesian football for the final time here today, and it's time to take a look at the Artesians' home opener, first game of the campaign for 2011. They'll do it on the brand new turf at Siderewicz Field, and it will be the Braves from Terre Haute South Vigo making a call to the Artesian city to battle the Artesians. And let's talk a little bit about this Terre Haute South Ball Club. I think you finally got some tape on them that will work, and you'll be able to see what they're going to do. But what can we expect out of the Braves coming here to town on Friday night?
Well, I think you're going to see a lot of good athletes. They've been, I think they've got some better athletes than North had. Maybe not quite as big as North. North was pretty big. But I tell you, what they really got is a good quarterback. He's solid, throws the ball well, and really runs well. If he pulls back, if there's an opening, he's going to take off and go. And he's got a couple good wideouts to throw to. So we're going to have our hands full because if you're watching us on the scrimmage, we might have some pass drop problems. So we'll get it fixed, I hope.
It looked like on Friday night, going back to Terre Haute North, at occasion you saw them in that spread, shotgun spread. At times they were running an I formation. What are we going to see Terre Haute South run on Friday night?
I think you're going to see a lot of the same stuff. I think you'll see them in spread. You might see them get up under center a little bit, but I think they want to spread it. You'll see some of what you see our jet stuff. And I think you'll see a lot of slot with a tight end. So that's two receivers one side, tight end opposite. And you're going to get a lot of combination routes. They're going to try to put us in a squeeze where we have to make a decision. And then this quarterback's good enough when one kid makes a mistake, then this quarterback can stick it into the right place. And that's what football is, getting those mismatches, and I think they'll really work at that.
What are you guys going to have to do then defensively to try to combat some of those?
Well, we got to be in the right place. You got to know where our drops are, know who we have, and then we're going to put some pressure on him. One thing is I don't think we're good enough to just bring the house and man up, but I think we can play solid football and keep them in front of us and still get pressure to the quarterback.
Let's flip it over to the other side of the football. What are we going to see them try to do against your offense on the defensive side of things?
Well, they're a 4-2, also 4-4, and so the good thing is we've been going against that all summer, and so we'll see. I think they'll do a little different fronts, but we're used to see that. I think they're going to try to smash our jet in the mouth. They're going to bring those ends. And so we're going to probably play action it, and hopefully they like to play off, and our quarterback is on. Hayden has a good night, and we go where they ain't.
You're looking at them on the offensive side of the things. We talked about what your defense had to do to combat them. What's your offense going to have to try to do to combat what they're going to try to do defensively?
Well, I think we have to be efficient. We'll take a quick score, but we can't get in bad down situations. Right. Last year they were very good in the beginning at batting balls down, so we got to make sure we got clear throwing lanes. Linemen's got to take care of that, and we just can't get in bad down. If it's 2nd and 15, 2nd and 20, we're not the kind of we don't have Michael Callan. We've got to be in good down and distant situations. I think that'll be a key.
Let's talk about several more keys. If you look at this, what are you guys really focusing on? What you guys have to do on Friday night to come out with a victory in the opener?
Yeah, we got to come out and get started quickly early as far as, and that doesn't mean we have to score, but we just have to play with emotion early. It seems like it takes us 7-8 minutes to get rolling. And then sometimes, a good football team, especially when they got a quarterback like this, that might be, 1 minute too long. So we got to come out early and play hard. And I think, we got to score some points. And I say by that is, last year could have been a lot different game. I think the score was 31-6 in our favor. But we made some plays early, and then when a team gets behind, you're going to play differently. So I don't want to be in a slugfest. Our idea is to score quickly, and change their game plan a little bit.
All right, that's a look at the Artesians, the 2011, a preview of the contest coming up on Friday night. Get out there, support the Artesians. I know ticket sales have been good so far. We want to continue that rolling. Get out there, support Martinsville. Should be a fun night coming up on Friday.
Thanks.
That's Artesian head coach Fred Kutruff here inside Artesian football. Martinsville coming up Friday night at home, 7 o'clock kickoff against the Terre Haute South Braves. For the coach Fred Kutruff and Carl Van Dievender, who produced it, I'm Eric Meyer. We'll see you again next time inside Artesian football.